The future of Halloween and Michael Myers is alive and well. I told you guys. I told you there were so many people that were like, "Well, they killed Michael at the end of Halloween Ends." Guess what? They killed Michael at the end of 2, Rob Zombies 2. It's look, Michael's back, y'all. We got to talk about this. Let's go. What's going on, guys? I am happy to talk about this. Very, very happy. We have news about the future of Halloween, and it's been a while since we've had any news about Halloween as far as what's going to happen with the future of the franchise, what's going to happen with the future of Michael Myers. And we've all been speculating. There have been a lot of people that have thought that it was the end, that Halloween Ends was the actual end of the franchise. And you talk about a franchise that has been around for 45 years, and we just had the David Gordon Green trilogy that was very successful, made a lot of money, and in my opinion, made the franchise as well as Michael Myers more popular than ever before. But let's get into this. We get the news from Bloody Disgusting, and wow, holy crap. Anyways, real quick, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. It helps to support the channel. I'd appreciate it. If you are a fan of movies, horror, if you're a fan of Halloween, the Night Watch Zone is the place for you. So please hit the subscribe button, become a part of this amazing community. We have the news from the article in Bloody Disgusting saying the future of Halloween. Miramax currently shopping the rights for film and TV. And they talk about last season marked the release of Halloween Ends, a final film in the 3-film trilogy from David Gordon Green, as the final battle, really, this time. Of course, we knew it. We knew it wasn't really the end, but we knew it. And the sequel trilogy was produced by Blumhouse Productions, released into theaters by Universal Pictures as part of a pact with Miramax, and the ball is now back in Miramax's court. So, Bloody Disgusting can exclusively report that Miramax is actively shopping the rights to the Halloween franchise around Hollywood. Now, let me just say that again, that Miramax is shopping the rights to the Halloween franchise around Hollywood. From what we understand, there's a massive bidding war going on right now with several different parties interested and vying for the chance to bring Michael Myers back to life. Bloody Disgusting sources have also indicated that Miramax is open to both film and television projects, and they're currently taking offers from studios and streamers alike. Everything's on the table at this time, and it's ultimately up to Miramax to field pitches and decide what is most appealing to them in the wake of Gordon Green's sequel trilogy. So, guys, this is exactly what we have been talking about. We've been speculating. I've speculated for a very long time in videos and live streams. I've seen in the comments, we have a lot of people that, they're ready for this. They're excited about it. We do have some folks, even some Halloween fans, that truly thought that the end of the franchise had come with Halloween Ends. And again, guys, I'm just giving you guys the perspective of someone who's been around for so many of these films, at the end of Halloween 2, at the end of 4, at the end of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I mean, the list is huge as far as the amount of times that it looked like it was over, that it was possibly done. And it's not. It's not, guys. I've told you this before, whether we're talking about Jason, whether we're talking about Freddy, whether we're talking about Michael Myers, these are the modern Universal monsters. They are going to be around for a long time. They're in the upper echelon.
You're goddamn right.
And as long as there is an audience for these characters, they will remain in some way, shape, or form with us, whether it's movies. Now we're talking about streaming, and obviously we're talking about merchandise. I just came from a convention, a horror convention, where all you saw were icons, horror villains, and a lot of them were Michael, Jason, Freddy, and so forth. So this is no surprise to me anyways at all, but I wanted to get this out to you guys to report it. I know a lot of people are talking about it, but my quick take from it, my inside take from it is that this could be really, really cool. This could be something where they do a new movie and they also do something on the smaller screen that might have a connection. Now, I've talked a little bit about that. I'm going to be talking about it more in future content, but I think there's some really cool things that they could do with the franchise. You could have something on the smaller screen where they're focusing on Haddonfield, maybe on a new character, maybe a character that's connected to the movies, or maybe it could be something that is almost anthology like, something that is connected to an OG character like Loomis and so forth. There's a lot of possibilities, and that doesn't even include things that are Season of the Witch oriented. They've talked about doing something with Season of the Witch, whether it's a remake or a sequel based off of it, or even something on the small screen. So I think there's a lot of different things that you can do with the franchise. The franchise is very popular, guys. Obviously, there are so many people that watch Halloween content. There's so many people on YouTube that watch content centered around Halloween news and Halloween related stuff. So this is not surprising. There are so many fans for this, and now we know that they are going to be bringing it back sooner rather than later. And I said that as well. I didn't think it was going to be another 10 years. You look at the divide between Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 and 2018, you're talking almost 10 years. I don't think it's going to be that long, guys. And don't forget, we are just 5 years away from the 50th anniversary of Halloween. Okay? So, like I said in one of my last videos, it's not done, and there could be some really cool stuff that is going to be coming down the pike. Now, the other thing too is I think because we're getting this news now that they're shopping around the rights to different studios, and whether you're talking about A24, whether you're talking about Warner Brothers, or whether you're talking about Universal and Blumhouse coming back in and saying, hey, we want another stab at this. Listen, this did not just happen, okay? This has been happening probably for a little while. Just like when you hear about movie deals and things with actors and actresses, usually when it comes onto the scene, as far as the press hearing about it and getting wind of it, usually it's already been on the table for a little while. So this has been happening, and I'm not surprised, but I think maybe at some point in the early part of next year, we might have some actual news as far as where we're going to go with this. We know what they're doing with Friday the 13th, with the Crystal Lake series, and I think probably by the beginning of next year, we should hear something about what Halloween is going to be doing. Me personally, the streaming idea, it's pretty cool. They could do some stories, like I said before, but obviously the big money is in the theatrical, and it would not surprise me if something is going to be put together to meet that 50th anniversary date for Halloween. And why not something to commemorate the 50th anniversary of this horror franchise, this iconic horror franchise? It's just promotion money, guys. It's promotion money. And why not gear up to do something right around that time? I think it's smart, and I think it really creates this like full circle type of vibe. But again, this is great news. Whether it's going to be something that we find out that is going to be for the small screen, or the eventual plans to come back into a theatrical run, this is amazing. It's the most concrete news that we've had since Halloween Ends as far as what's going to happen with the franchise. And like I said to you guys before, I knew it wasn't the end. There was no way that you make that type of money with these movies and you say, well, that's the end of the franchise. And if you think about all the sequels, some of them that were the lesser sequels, and they just kept going. Look, we're going to keep seeing Michael Myers, and that's the bottom line. He's not dead. You can't kill the boogeyman. And now it's just a question of when. When are we going to hear the news drop? For all we know, there could be stuff that's going to go on before the end of this year, right around Halloween time, and then we'll finally get the news that'll be sent out to the press, and we'll hear that. So guys, stay tuned. But what I want to know right now is for you guys, what would you like to see for the franchise, the future of the franchise? Do you want to see something that is streaming on the small screen? Do you want just a movie only? Right now, Halloween, we've never done anything on the small screen, and that isn't necessarily a good or a bad thing. Look at Chucky and how popular the show has become and kind of breathing new life into that franchise. So I think with Halloween, you've got a lot of different things that you could do that will allow you to do something on the small screen, but also something in the theaters. So let me know what you guys would like to see for the future. Are you surprised about this information? That's another question too, because I love seeing in the comments the people that saying it's over, they're not never coming back. Well, guess what, guys? We all, most of us anyways, knew that Halloween was going to come back. And now we have first piece of news that's out there that yes, it is. The bidding wars are happening. There are a lot of things going on. People are trying to get hold of this franchise and they're trying to do it in multiple ways. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Don't forget the like button. It helps to support the channel and I'd appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to the Nightwatch Zone, this is the time to do it. Do it. We can continue having so much fun talking about all these wonderful things, just like the Halloween franchise is coming back. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch. Peace.